Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinkin. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that Google unveils a new quantum computing chip. And of course, many questions appeared. Can this actually, kind of hack Bitcoin and get your Bitcoin? So let's talk about this question, because for many, I think it's very, very important to understand what this whole thing is about. Then we had big liquidations on the market. We can see altcoins actually going down. Bitcoin holding itself actually pretty well, but in 24 hours, around 1.5 billion US dollar were liquidated. Then let's talk about a study which shows that 30% of American employees embrace crypto salary, so they more and more for crypto. Then we're going to have Microsoft shareholder meeting today, when they're going to vote about shall they or not have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And we have also Russian lawmaker proposes Bitcoin reserve to improve financial stability. So another country may be looking for Bitcoin reserves. Guys, all this in today's video. So a lot of information. And if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I'm bringing you this fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news for more than 4 years now. So yeah, I keep you up to date. And if you like this kind of content, definitely hit the like button. And now let's do it. All right, when we look at the prices, we can see that actually Bitcoin is down 1.2%, so not major dump or something like this. Let me refresh a bit more. Okay, so 97,812 US dollar Bitcoin, Ethereum 5% down, 3,703 US dollar. Okay, let's look at the winners. We have actually Move, which moves up 21%. We have here Curve, 5-6% up, BitGet token 5, and losers, well, IOTA 22% down, Gala 20% down, Bread 17% down, and many others also going down double digits. This is what we see right now on the market. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, look, this is what we can see. So this was this major dump. People were panicking, like, again, yesterday, what's going to happen here. And well, so far, so good. Well, look, it went all the way down. It was 7%, less than 7. And right now, from yesterday, we're down 3.5%. So I wouldn't call this a significant dump. Yes, always old, getting a bit more emotional, but this is how it is. We were going up for a while. When we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, it's a little bit now catching up. We can see, a little bit the olds bleeding, not significant one for sure. Of course, double digits and things like that. But look at how many percentages they went up recently in the last couple of weeks. We have amazing. Look at this here. Then we're looking at the old coins. Here from the basically 5th of November, so more than a month, just straight up, the market cap of altcoins were increasing. And yes, we hit this resistance level, which is a pretty strong one, the previous all-time high. And yes, now we coming down a little bit, which is totally normal. And then, probably the next rally going to come sooner or later. Okay, but now let's talk about this one here, which is all about Google unveils a new quantum computing chip, and people are panicking what's going to happen with their Bitcoin. So as I showed you already, this article, and of course it was all around the social media, we have now below, which is actually a significant development. And look at this. So Google's quantum AI team says its new quantum computing chip is capable of solving a computational problem in less than 5 minutes. The same problem that would take one of the best supercomputers about 10 septrillion years to solve. If you want to see this in numbers, look, this is 10 and that many zeros after it. 10 on 25th, right? So you just get a picture, which means it's extremely fast, right? So that's the fact. Okay, but now the question is, okay, is this the quantum computing chip which going to crack, Bitcoin? Shall we really worry about it? And the fact is that, estimates for compromising Bitcoin's encryption would require a quantum computer with approximately 13 million quantum bits to achieve decryption within 24 hours. And in contrast, Google's Willow chip, by a significant achievement, compromises 105 qubits, quantum bits, according to the expert. So basically, we are not close to that one. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen in a way if we would stay as we are right now in a couple of years' time. But the fact is that we should right now develop all layer ones, including Bitcoin and many others, to become quantum resistant. But what's happening now with Willow, it's not even there. If you're just thinking about how Bitcoin works, you actually don't see the public key. Because the address, what you can see, it's actually the hash of the public key, and this is a one-way function. You cannot go back from the hash to the public key, and the only thing when their public key could appear is basically when you're doing a transaction. But as Bitcoin works, for example, you have 3 Bitcoin, you're sending 1 Bitcoin to an exchange, then one goes to that exchange, and the 2 other Bitcoin actually comes back to you. It's sent away from that address and coming to the new address, and this is what we call UTXO, unspent transaction output. So basically, it's a very limited time when the quantum computer can do this. And as you can see, so far, even this is extremely fast, what they just came up with, that chip, but it's not even close to that. But it's very important to work on quantum resistance, because in a couple of years' time, it could be a threat, but by then I think this problem going to be solved. But just think about it. If it can hack Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not the biggest honeypot, because then it can hack all the financial system, the whole thing all around the world, and everything is kind of digital, so it would cause total mass. So in that case, not Bitcoin is the one which is the major honeypot, but all other systems holding a lot of money. So I just wanted to clarify the situation, that this one, even it scared people yesterday, and I saw a lot of people writing about it, and what's going to happen with my Bitcoin, all these kind of things. This is not a threat against Bitcoin right now. Okay, so this was the one thing I wanted to clarify. And then now let's talk about the crash, what happened actually yesterday. The crash, I think it's a strong word. However, a lot of money was liquidated. So basically, in an hour, $816 million leverage positions were liquidated. Guys, you have to be careful with this leverage. The majority just cannot handle it. They're just greedy and want more. Look, when we're looking at here the numbers, then you can see here that basically in this 24-hour period on the 9th of December, about $1.5 billion US dollar were liquidated. Mostly longs, obviously, because the hope for the whatever. And it's always happening like this. You really should understand, this is how it works. The market is manipulated, right? So you can clearly see on the heat map where is the big liquidation level. And, they just simply do it. They do it every single time. But people are just overconfident. They're using a lot of leverage. It's gonna happen. This is how crypto works. So basically, please be aware of it and, use these tools like leverage everything if you would like to use it wisely. But don't be the one which is like, from now on, we just can go up. No, it's never just go up. It's up. There is a correction, it's up, and there is a correction. This is how the whole, bull market looks like. So there are corrections in the bull market, and they are coming out of nowhere. It's just because of the news, or just because something just getting people just quickly liquidated. So all these kind of things. It is happening, and it's going to happen, and you have to learn the lesson, not losing money. This is, I think, very, very important. So nothing major happened. One thing. We were, look at this, Look, we were just going up like crazy. I showed you before this one. This is the altcoins, the little altcoins. This is the not including Bitcoin, Ethereum, the market cap. It's obvious. Sooner or later, there is a washout. And then, well, look at this candle. It clearly shows that we just coming back. Look at this Bitcoin one here. You know, it's also went down, came back today in green already. So nothing major happened, to be honest with you. Okay, well, let's talk about that more and more people would rather have, you know, their salary in Bitcoin or, you know, in crypto than in fiat, and more people open-minded and would like to have it in this way. So let's talk about that. Okay, so according to a study, 30% of American employees embrace crypto salaries. A new study by Clarify Capital shows growing interest in cryptocurrency-based compensation and loans among American workers and businesses. So the new study has found that as many as 30% of American employees are open to receiving cryptocurrency compensation. As expected, the study found that the Generation Z was 39%, millennials 32%, were most open to crypto salaries. Boomers were less, obviously, but also 15% from them, so some of them. And the study conducted by them found that Bitcoin to be the most preferred cryptocurrency, 72%. Then Ethereum with 43%, and then the third place is USDC with 28%. So in which cryptocurrency they would like to receive that compensation. And this is a clear message, guys. This is the new generation. The new generation who will have actually more significant positions in 10, 20 years time. And for them, this is an obvious thing. They are really opening to this. So this is why I believe that crypto, blockchain and Web3 has a future, because for the new generation, it's a no-brainer right now. And the boomer generation is actually, you know, moving out kind of. So that's important. Also, let's move on to the next topic. It's all about Russia lawmaker proposes Bitcoin reserve. We have, you know, the United States and the bill, and when, you know, Trump will start his period, then probably they're going to discuss to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the United States. But there are now many other countries they're thinking about it. And now we have a Russian lawmaker proposes Bitcoin reserve to improve financial stability in the Russia. So Russian State Duma Deputy Anton Tachev, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, a member of the New People Party, has suggested creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve to strengthen the country's financial stability. So according to the local reports in Moscow, submitted this proposal to the finance minister. And he also argues that the Bitcoin reserve could serve as an independent alternative, free from the influence of any single nation. And, you know, here the highlights and limitations of traditional currencies reserves, such as, you know, dollar, euro, yuan, and so on and so forth. He mentions that these assets are susceptible. I'm not even sure about that word. Okay, but the point is to inflation and international sanctions. Susceptible. Anyway, so whatever happens, you know, you can control them. That's the bottom line. And with Bitcoin, they have no power over it. So, you know, if a country we can talk about felt the sanctions lately, it was definitely Russia. And more and more countries going to wake up that, well, maybe it's not a bad idea. So, I don't know. And one more thing here, then we're going to have now Microsoft have its shareholder meeting. It's today, actually, when they're discussing, shall they actually, you know, stock some Bitcoin, have it on their balance sheet. If they say somehow yes, that's going to be major. But if it's not yet, then maybe coming up later. But that they're discussing it on a board meeting, that's, I think, already step forward. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news to keep you up to date. So if you would like to stay up to date, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel. And yeah, for the next couple of days, actually, I'm going to travel, so you won't have the videos in the normal way. I'm going to make videos here and there, but for a couple of days, it won't be in normal way here from the studio. But obviously, before Christmas, I'm coming back, and then after, I'm going to continue with these things. But meanwhile, I'm going to make, short videos wherever I am. And also, if I have time, then put together like a bigger video just like this, wherever I am. So yeah, but tomorrow I won't have the big video because I will be on the road. Yeah, I think I said everything what I wanted. Okay, guys, then that's it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.